Political development debates converge on a question of limits. Why do some societies translate institutional change into broader public benefit, while others stall or regress? Three intertwined challenges help explain those limits: the problem of the state, the weight of history and culture, and the recurring development trap of weak institutions, corruption, and instability. First, the state problem. Scholars disagree about causality. Is state building a precondition for development, or is it itself the product of social and economic change? In one view, a reasonably strong, legible state capable of raising revenue, enforcing rules, and providing basic public goods is a necessary platform for sustained progress. Without that capacity, markets fragment, public services fail, and collective action problems persist. In the alternative view, state capacity emerges out of social transformations: urbanization, class formation, and sustained economic activity that create both the demand and the organizational resources for a functioning administration. The practical consequence is important. If state capacity must be built before broad reform can succeed, then external interventions that ignore institutional sequencing and local coalitions are likely to fail. If capacity grows from below, then development strategies should prioritize social and economic investments that create the basis for institutional expansion. In many cases, the truth is mixed. State formation, social change, and political bargaining are mutually constitutive, and understanding their timing and interaction is critical. Second, historical and cultural contexts matter more than simple models admit. Legacies of colonial rule, patterns of land tenure, religious institutions, and prior elite bargains create very different starting points for institutional change. Path dependence means that early choices about property rights, legal systems, or the balance between central and local authority can lock a polity onto trajectories that are hard to reverse. At the same time, culture is not destiny. Norms and habits shape incentives and political behavior, but they interact with material structures and incentives in complex ways. Analysts therefore stress contingency and variation. Local histories condition what reforms are feasible, which coalitions can be built, and how citizens will respond to new institutions. Third, the development trap captures a cluster of mechanisms that repeatedly frustrate progress. Weak administrative capacity makes it hard to deliver education, health, and infrastructure. Limited oversight and accountability create fertile ground for corruption, patronage, and clientelism.